And again. A looped ball, here's Platt. The keeper off his line, the whistle had sounded for offside. David Platt once more taking up a position behind the back line of defence. And there's a lovely chip ball over the top to him. Cowans can be so influential. He sized it up there, looped the ball over the top, and Platt making an excellent run had just gone too soon. But now there's danger at the other end. Here's Hollander, and he slices the shot not more than a foot wide of Nigel Spink's right-hand upright. And a clear and timely warning to Aston Villa. Hollander has scored 5 goals in 5 games back home, and this one would have been a treat for his team. He just couldn't finish it. Right on the left, here's Kubanek. And Kubanek maybe, well, he could have caught Nigel Spink off his guard there just for a moment. Not quite sure how intentional that was from Kubanek. And Nigel Spink was just a yard or so off his line, and Kubanek, I fancy he was trying to float in a cross, really, got it all wrong. And then it dipped over the... And off again goes Nechash. Well, he's had one shot, and now he's rolling the ball through. Oh, a cracking goal as well, and it's scored by Hilek. And that is a body blow to Aston Villa. But the threat had been there. Delight then for the Czechoslovakian bench. And that really is a bit of a calamity for Aston Villa. There's a strong run made by Nechash, threading the ball through there, but didn't he take it well? Straight across Nigel Spink, and an excellent strike by Hilek. And BANIK OSTRAVA have a priceless lead here. Beautifully struck. Villa need to reply sharply, and they do! David Platt's the man. He does have a knack of being in the right place at the right time. Those fans appreciating David Platt's 5th goal in successive games, coming only a minute after BANIK's leading goal. The ball coming to him in a perfect position, and you don't stop those, no matter who you are. An element of fortune as the ball came back to him in the penalty area, but he was there again in the right place. Sliced up in the air. And thank you very much. So this looks more promising. Here's Paul McGrath. Could try shot himself. McGrath over the top of that BANIK crossbar. Just got a little bit underneath it. It doesn't figure on the score sheet very often. But Paul McGrath taking up a good position just on the edge of the area there, and might just have snatched it a little. Not a bad effort though. It's come through to Daly, and he takes it on. He's got support on his, well, just behind him now from Price, who decided to have a crack, and it was a disappointing finish. Chris Price can do better than that. A regular goal scorer in his days at Hereford and Blackburn. And Tony Daly had held it up nicely for him. There was nothing wrong with trying the shot, but he had to keep it down. McGrath. Price stayed out wide on the touchline as Platt gets into the penalty area once more. Tries to tee them up here, and it's a goal! It's 2-1 and it's Mountfield. Chris Price getting in. Beautifully worked move with David Platt at the heart of it. Now watch the movement here off the ball. Excellent. Price the little touch on, and Derek Mountfield sweeps it into the BANIK net, and Villa have the lead. Beautifully done, with Daly first, then Price here, Platt and Mountfield all involved, and Villa have the lead. Now back at the other end, imperative for Villa not to concede anything else on this night. And here's danger! The flick by Nigel Spink, just sufficient to keep the ball out. Hollander disappointed. Instead it's Gray's shot, and it fizzes over the top. Stuart Gray was with Nottingham Forest as a junior during their European Cup triumphs. And here he's looking to take part in a Villa. The referee wants them to go back and to retreat another yard, I think. It's played, and it's Platt! Screaming shot and an excellent punched save by Strunicek. The danger's still here, though. Keeper comes and again gets a fingertip to the ball, and he's fallen over into his own net, actually. Moment for the goalkeeper. A nicely worked free kick, although Platt didn't have much time to take the shot. The wall rushing at him, and an instinctive stop. So Kubanek, he's just had one shot, and Hollander, not a bad try. Hollander, the top goal scorer in Czechoslovakian football at the moment. Quite capable from this sort of distance of beating any goalkeeper. Too high, too wide. Survivors from 1982, Spink in goal, the other one. There's Bremner, another that side is in the crowd tonight. Nice floated ball, Platt's header! So unlucky. A typical David Platt strike. Well, they appreciated that of this man who scores some spectacular goals with his head. Trying to get on the end of Cowan's ball there, did so superbly. The substitute is now up there in the penalty area, along with the keeper, and it's goal number 3 from Ian Olney. A beautifully flighted free kick, and Olney's head did the rest. A triumphant return to Europe then for Aston Villa at 3-1. It looks so much sweeter. And those fans are dreaming of great days again. It's the perfect free kick. Only timed his run to equal perfection, and the keeper in no man's land, well beaten. Here comes Stash, and he can hit them as well, and Spink has to twist in mid-air to turn that one aside. Ivo Stash brings a smile from the face of Nigel Spink, who appreciates a good striker of the ball. Momentous goal in Villa's 1-0 triumph. That looks like a free kick if ever there was one. The push on Olney was by Scalabella. It's been taken already. Can they get a fourth? Driven into the crowd by Platt. But the quickness of the free kick caught them napping. Platt tried to round it off. The ball slid through to him by Olney, and Platt, from the angle, just couldn't beat it. Well, I was just going to say they're comfortable on the ball. Here's Ormondroyd. He'll hit the shot in. Oh, and put over the top by their own defender, Roman Cialini. Well, he must have his heart pounding at the moment, I imagine. They were a little bit too intricate in trying to get the ball out, and Ormondroyd whipped that one in, and Cialini could well have scored a fourth. How many times has he been in the thick of it? And the referee blows. It's been a victorious return to Europe for Aston Villa. It didn't look good when Helek scored the opening goal for BANIK. It was rubbed out immediately by David Platt, and then Ian Olney there, and Derek Mountfield scored the goals in the second half, which give us a convincing Aston Villa victory by 3 goals to 1.